get involved with something as esoteric as a new kind of heart valve?
I met the guy who designed it while working on one of my company's documentaries. Ex-company, I should say. Thank you, JR.
Believe me, I know. The man destroys everything he touches.
Yeah, so I've discovered. Anyway, the guy really impressed me with both his cardiosurgical skills and his ability to think outside the box. And then he showed me this. See, the design is only part of what's special about the valve. The new materials that he's developed really make it shine. Are you sure you have time for all of this?
Are you kidding? Absolutely. Unlike JR, I enjoy listening to interesting people with new ideas. And unlike Adam, I actually have money I need to invest.
I gotta ask, my dad, he still doesn't seem to like you very much. And he doesn't react that way to many people. Does he know about all the great work that you've done overseas?
Stuart just doesn't like the idea that I'm fighting for custody of Little Adam. That's all. I mean, I'm afraid he doesn't understand how unstable JR really is. Whereas we do, don't we?
The design is similar to the bileaflet valves, but it solves the backflow problem inherent in those.
Well, that's a great first step. Any testing done?
Yeah, in the lab. As you know, the main drawback to artificial valves is the chance of clotting due to red cell damage. Our tests show our valve to be on par with natural tissue valves when it comes to the clotting problem.
Wow. If that's true, you have yourself a gold mine here. Have you brought these to any of the big companies?
No, we don't want to either. If they get their hands on it at this stage, they'll find a way to rip it off and cut us out of the picture as soon as possible. No, we want to wrap up development ourselves, sit back, let them come to us.
I gotta tell you, Scott, this is all very impressive. I would love to take them home and study them.
Why would you need to do that?
This is something I might be interested in.
Yeah, but why take the diagrams? Why wouldn't the test results in the pro forma be enough?
Well, I would just like to have my research team take a look at them, that's all.
Research team? You have a research team? You wouldn't happen to have been working on a valve of your own at some point, would you?
Well, to be honest with you, yes, I have. I put it on the shelf several years ago. I've been toying with the idea of reviving it.
So you want to borrow my schematics so you can do exactly what one of those big corporations would do, steal our design? I don't think so.
All right, no, wait a minute. Your Chandler paranoia is getting the better of you.
Or maybe it's my Chandler instinct for self-preservation. I'm not interested in your help anymore, Doc.
You need me, Chandler. You know damn well Adam doesn't have the money right now or the smarts to invest in something like this. I've done years of research into this technology. I know my stuff, and I'm interested. Now, you can't fault me for not wanting to write a check without doing my due diligence.
Sorry, Doctor, I'm just not getting a good vibe from you.
Good vibe? You're kidding, right? Does the man who's sending you out to find investors know that you're approaching this like some roadside psychic?
That's between him and me.
You seem like a bright guy. Call me when you're smart enough. Drinks are on me.
Hey.
What do you want?
You've been buddy-buddy with Haywards. Now you're knocking heads. You want to tell me what that's all about?
None of your business.
Actually, when it comes to David Hayward, it is my business. Especially when he's gunning for custody of my son.
Poor kid doesn't have any good choices, does he?
Look, Scott. When I pulled the funding for your company, I told you there was nothing personal involved. If you want to be angry at the economy, not me.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't personal.
You want to tell me what David was hopping around about? I'd like to keep him off balance, if you know what I mean.
I'm representing a man who's developing a new kind of heart valve. Hayward showed interest. Then it turns out he's working on one of his own. He wanted to take my schematics with him.
You didn't give it to him, did you?
Hell no. I figured he'd try to rip him off. Problem is, he's the only guy I've talked to who's shown any interest and who has the cash. I don't know, maybe I overreacted.
No. Did the right thing. So why don't you tell me about this heart valve?
I think this valve can save thousands of lives if we can get it funded. If I can keep one person from having to say goodbye to someone they love before they have to.
Hayward says that he's working on his own version of this thing.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well then, Looks like someone needs to beat him to the punch.